Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Mushoku Tensei Season 3, Episode 4. So yeah, last time I reacted to it on Sunday, because I just forgot. But yesterday I was waiting on it to, for the episode to show up on the, for the time that I regularly record the videos, but it wasn't there, so I guess it just came out fairly late yesterday. But now we're here, and yeah, we're back to Rudy's point of view. And thank you to the person who let me know all the stuff that was left out from what happened in the light novel or just changed. And I don't think from what I saw that there was anything that was like big, thankfully, that wasn't in the episode. But it would have been nice to have like some of the comedy there. And I did like that we had more Cliff than we had in the, corresponding light novel chapters. So yeah, I don't think I have anything new to say. Also, thank you for letting me know, like, the rank or the class of mage for Roxy and Rudy. She's king class and he's saint class, so keep that in mind. So yeah, just I'm hoping that we'll get some Norn focus because of the conversation between Cliff and Ruby last episode, as well as we still had Ruby reflect a little on the how losing his dad and all that still affects his family, but also just it's tough. And apparently that was not in the light novel, him thinking of that, so I'm glad they added it. But yeah, I think that's about it, so let's just get on with the episode. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. At least there's a chance that she might recover in the future. Oh, thank you. think this is a different song than the one we got in the Eddie's episodes. I like it though. Oh yeah, it's such a vibe. Oh yeah, and also thank you for explaining the armadillo. Hmm. Oh. She looks exactly like him. Okay. This thing with the baby makes me think of like one of you guys said that like Rudy considered that, you know, the baby might have a or might be a reincarnated person like him. The plant? Oh, okay. Stop. It's dangerous. I don't think it should be kept as a pet. Hmm. Hmm? Yo! Where did Aisha learn such blackmail? Oh, that got me. The voice acting for Rudy's thoughts was so good there. Oh my god, oh, even tears came out. Oh. Oh. Really? I mean, if Roxy says it, of course he'll agree. Yeah, oh my god. I can't. I guess so. Yeah, how'd she do that? Okay. Mm, that's why he's being a little overprotective. I like this. The way we're seeing Paul's laws affect him now. Richard? What? I guess he was just surprised at her quick learning skills. What is he trying to make her do? That's not a student, that's a teacher. I'm so surprised that Sylphie is saying anything about that. Uh, Probably because she's feeling jealous. That explains it. Hmm? What? Um, that's a really big horse. Mm. I do remember that. I think, the first time that he gets out of the house, that might be one of my favorite moments in season 1. For protection? Is that, metal shield? It did feel familiar. Oh, look at the animation for that. Oh. The music too? So majestic. What? Lightning is a water spell? I guess because it comes from a cloud. Damn, it took a lot of her from her. it's most likely gonna be even a more powerful lightning. Oh, that's cool. How from her perspective he grew in a single blink. Yo, look at the animation! Awesome. Whoa. Oh, oh, that's so good. Oh, so pretty. Already? Hmm. I bet. It is. It's like the colors and the lighting. Uh, why not just say that out loud? Okay, so that's how he thinks of it. I still think he should say them. Okay. So that was the episode. It was good. Honestly, I had a lot more fun on this one than the last one. I'm still like, wow. That scene with Rudy and Aisha, you know, with the little plant monster. That was so funny. I might be forgetting something, but that might be like the scene where I've laughed the most in the series. This is such a nice ending. Celebrations. Okay. I wonder exactly of what. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big, just Rudy becoming a king class water mage. but it could also be like, I don't know, someone's birthday. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, I liked the beginning scene with Paul's old party members just basically saying their last goodbye, and kind of like entrusting Rudy with their wishes and just their feelings for him. So we got to see that Zenith is moving around and doing things, and Rudy does reminisce about how she used to be taking care of the garden way back when. So, you know, it could be a factor on her memories coming back, but it could also not, you know, we don't know. But hey, as long as she's not, you know, doing something that could be dangerous for her, then I say, you know, we should let her. Since it might be, you know, everything could not probably, but like, you never know what could be the key for Zenith to really come back. Then we have Rudy telling Aisha that she can call Zenith's mom as well, and it's because of Lilia that she doesn't. And so Rudy is like, I guess it doesn't matter what we call each other, we're still family. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like Rudy doesn't spend enough time with Aisha to truly understand how Aisha feels. I mean, just the fact alone that she feels more at ease being a maid to him and to, you know, his wife and the baby. I feel it speaks a lot to how Aisha feels in her position within the family. I mean, obviously, Lilia has a lot to do with that. But I feel like even if Lilia never came back, it would have been really hard for Aisha to stop being that way. Because I feel like it comes from a place where she doesn't feel equal to Rudy, and so she has to just lower herself to a subservient level. And it's not like she idolizes him, because as we see later on, that she has lower expectations of him in certain regards. But still, it's because of the way, you know, that she sees that his parents treat him. That's just like, oh, okay, I must treat him in a way that is higher in comparison to myself. As well as we definitely do know that she feels unworthy isn't the word, but like, you know, she just doesn't feel like she's enough because of born out of, pole cheating. And so I think we had in season 2 a scene where like Rudy is trying his best to, help Norn and just try and see where she's coming from. I don't remember specifically where it was in the season, but it was before her big episode. And like, that's great. But at the same time, he definitely doesn't try with Aisha, because he, from his perspective, he always is like, oh, she already loves me, so it's like I don't have to do anything. But it is clear to me that Aisha definitely feels like the least loved child in, of the Great Red sibling trio. And even with Rudy, she feels like he prefers Norn over her. And it is because of, who her mom is. Or how she came to be. And it's like, it's just sad to me. Especially since Rudy doesn't try to do anything about it. He just shrugs it off and is like, I guess it is what it is. But maybe, hopefully, in the future he'll do something about it. But yeah, then we had the whole thing with the plant. And I feel like that might be another way into which like Aisha tries to get his attention, to be like, I'm kinda misbehaving so that you spend more time with me. And at the same time, like, well, she has the role of a maid, so she doesn't feel like she has enough things, so might as well get a pet. Like, at the very least, Norn is, working on her studies, and we saw that she's also starting to get friends. But who does Aisha have? She just has, the people in this house. And even then, I don't feel like she has a particularly a particular connection where she feels like she's unconditionally loved. But yeah, then we go to Rudy studying a what's it called? Just a crystal that he was given by geese. So it'll probably be important later. And I feel like Rudy might make a mistake in his efforts to try and protect everyone. Trying to overcompensate after having lost Paul. And then the rest of the episode is pretty much the whole learning king class water spell. And we do get a little bit of insight onto how Roxy feels in regards to how much Rudy, not only has he matched her in skill, but in some ways also like gone beyond what she can even do. And I feel like that contributes to the way she feels like this isn't real. Like, oh, like, he calls me his teacher, and yet I'm not better than him. So, like, what am I even good for? Maybe not to that extent, but, I feel like she has a little bit of those feelings. And so, and clearly so does Sylphie. In regards to, like, I just got lucky in the timing that I met Rudy the second time. It's because he was in such a low point that he chose me. And Rudy does not dissuade their worries. They have to do it with each other. And like, yeah, I get it, right? Like, Rudy says, like, oh, I don't feel confident enough that my words will carry the meaning that I think they do. And so I will choose actions over words. But words are just as important as actions. Even if you're not sure, still try, Communication is essential for relationships. You should know that by now, Rudy. But that's all I have for this episode today. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.